Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family. Welcome to Wimbledon Spiritualist Church, where the power of spirit is ever present and we embrace an interfaith perspective. It's good to see familiar and new faces in our congregation, and we also say a big hello to everyone joining us live from Facebook and YouTube via SPTV, and big thanks to our producer, Richard James. It gives me pleasure to introduce our guest medium, Mary Dixie, who will be giving us the address and her demonstration of mediumship. But first, she will begin by opening our service in prayer. Thank you, Mary.
Good morning, everybody. Light of light, that which we call God. Thank you for bringing us here this day. We ask that those that are unable to join us will be in body, will be with us in spirit. We also thank those online because they join with us as well, and they are included in the greeting. I ask that this day that I be used well and wisely in thy service, and that all that is said and done will be in truth, love, light and harmony. I leave myself in thy hands. Amen.
Thank you, Mary. Now please join me to still our minds and open our hearts as we pray for all those people, children and animals in need of spiritual healing, love and light across the planet, in places of war and conflict, nations affected by natural disasters, victims of the Middle East conflict, and everyone involved in rescue operations and foreign aid. For the alleviation of war in the Ukraine, our National Health Service, the selfless doctors and nurses who work tirelessly for our well-being. We pray for peace in our time and the abolition of atrocities and violence. And we thank the power of the Holy Spirit for giving us strength and hope in times of doubt and despair. We include at this time the following names from our church healing list: Irene Smith, Anne Johnston and family, Lauren Green, Michelle Green, Christina Limberger, Jack Jackman, Vera Byrne, Kim Byrne, June Frost, Ray Robinson, Jackie Robinson, Lorna, Lisa, Rich, Jill, Mark, Sarah Jane Augustine, Treya McNally, Misty, Kelly and Stephen, Petra, Donato Florio, Mike Talbot, Kirsty McGregor Burns, Kate Hawthorne, Jim, Barry and Carol, John Clifford, Ray Cox, Louise, Rachel, Sylvie, Kelly, Megan, Daphne, Sharon, and Isabel. We now move our attention into the healing silence, to be followed by the serenity prayer, which we will say together. God grants me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Jim, can you please take the offertory in church? And anyone online wishing to make a free will donation may do so on the following link, which is also listed on the Wimbledon Spiritualist Church Facebook pages: www.paypal.me www.paypal.com/lad proms. I'll repeat that, www.paypalme/LAD proms. Thank you, Jim. This morning's reading, entitled The Power of Love, is taken from the Living Word of St. John, White Eagle's interpretation of the Gospel. Every soul at some time must make its stand for truth, must stand forth as a warrior, and fight for what it knows to be right and true. Sometimes it may have been described to you or seen in your meditations, a knight in shining armor, holding aloft the sword of truth. This shining light symbolizes your higher self, or your guide. This guide of your soul may come to you clothed in many different ways. He or she may adopt the astral body of any one of his or her previous incarnations, or may wear the garment of pure spirit. Shall we call it the heavenly raiment of flashing light and beauty? If you will visualize your guide in this way, you will attune yourself to the planes of pure spirit. And to do this must be to adopt each day your treading the way of the disciple. It is a common error in early stages of the spiritual path to daydream, to live in a remote and nebulous state, sometimes of self-glorification, sometimes of an unbalanced emotionalism, like that of a young pupil for an adored teacher. But the disciple on the path cannot live in this nebulous, dreamy state. The student must come to grips with the problems of everyday life and human relationships in a practical and loving way. The very best school for the pupil disciple is that of everyday contacts with everyday people in an everyday world. The friction of daily life is the process which smooths off the surfaces of the rough ashlar of the apprentice so that it becomes the perfect cube for the master mason. No one can run away from their life experience. We say this with great earnestness. However often you run away from your lessons, again and again you will be faced with the same cycle of experience until some weakness or defect is at last erased, some lesson learned. God, the supreme light and glory of life, is all-wise, and God's nature is love. All creation is subject to the law of love. Therefore, we should welcome those very circumstances against which our lower nature and our lower self rebels, and be brave warriors in the field of battle, knowing that the end is love. That concludes today's reading. Thank you very much. Now, let us invite Mary back to the platform to give us her address. Thank you.
All right, that reading was about truth, but then what is truth? Because my truth could be different to your truth, because everybody's visualization, their view of truth is different, because it's how you actually take it on board yourself. But it doesn't mean that you are wrong and that the other person is right. In every concept, you could read something and it means one thing to you, but it means something to different to someone else. It's all to do with how our mind interprets, and the interpretation is your truth, and your truth is every bit as important as the next person's truth. And all of it together, if you could understand it, would make the whole. You see a car, and if you see it from the front, you have a view of it. But if you saw it from one side, it would look different. Every angle of that car is different. But it doesn't mean the car is anything different. It is the one car. So that car in itself is a truth. So if you can understand that, then you can understand why your truth seems different to someone else's. It's the way you perceive it, the way you look at it. It's a hard thing to try to understand. But if you can understand your small part of it, put that together with every other truth around the world and into the universe, and you have the whole truth. It is not personally possible for one individual to understand the whole of the truth. Understand the truth that is true to you. Be true to that truth. Never falter from it. And your truth with that of everyone else will make the whole. And if everybody was true to their truth, there would be no conflict around the world, because everybody would know that it wasn't necessary, because their own perception was their part of the truth. I mean, this is not going to be very long this morning, because it doesn't need to be very long, because it's just that you need to understand. Don't upset yourself because you can't understand someone else's idea of truth. Because if you can put that with yours and everybody else, if you're in a large family, you all have different viewpoints, but it doesn't mean you're no less a family. We have a young family here today, and I'm sure every one of them has a slightly different view of even the others. And it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with it, anything wrong at all. Nothing is wrong, because it's all the part of the whole that makes it the one. The way to carry on your life with your truth, and you will know that you have played your part in the whole of the truth. If I can leave that with you, thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Now let's take a moment to reflect on the address before Mary demonstrates her mediumship. We would please ask that if a spirit communicator is drawn to you with a message, please respond with a clear yes or no to the statement. Or if in doubt, just say, I'm not sure, and Mary can then ask spirit for further clarification. I cannot emphasize how important it is for Mary to hear your voice, as that is the conduit of the energy which spirit need to make a strong connection. Thank you, Mary.
I just thought I'd bring my water over because. Right. Oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you. Right. There may be people online that can understand something, but I generally do try to find who the person is. Thanks, Bernie. Okay. Let's find who. Singing, okay. Shirley, I know that you have a good singing voice when you decide to use it, and understand Shirley is here in the church. I've got all right. Can you understand why they are saying about? I know I was in choir when I was young, but can you understand a lady other than yourself that had a very good singing voice and that was in the choir, because she's coming and she's saying that you're not singing at home like you used to, and she wants to hear your lovely voice.
No, I don't sing at home like I used to. That's
No,
true, but
she wants to hear your lovely voice. She said she loves to hear you sing, and it does uplift her
okay.
in spirit to hear you sing. And she's saying that you need to uplift yourself by actually singing.
Yes, okay.
That's just a suggestion, but she does miss hearing you sing. Okay, she's not telling me who she is, but you can understand her.
No, not really.
You understand the lady that was in choir years ago?
I used to sing in a choir, but there was such a few.
Right,
I
okay.
can't remember.
Right, the lady. Well, okay, then I know that you will understand the lady. Understand that she. Okay, they're just drawn my attention to the word chair on here, to do with chairing. And I know that you used to chair, and at the time you used to enjoy it, although I know at times you used to say, oh, I've forgotten that bit again. But then again, we're not perfect. And I've got, I'll tell you who I've got here. That's the most unusual. She did say she would not, but she has. Can you understand? I got Fernie saying to you, she remembers the times that you used to have chats.
Yes, yes.
And can you also understand? She's saying that she does come and have a chat with you at times, and you're going to say, no, I don't, because you tend to not really listen. You know that, you've been told so many times. You don't listen, and then you say nobody ever talks to me.
Point is,
and when they
I've
do,
been
you
thinking a
don't
lot
listen.
lately.
You don't listen to them. So listen a bit more,
Okay.
because they want to have chats with you. And because they can't meet you in a coffee shop or somewhere, they will come to your home and have a chat with you.
Right, okay.
Okay? So they want to come and have a chat with you. Okay. They're saying that you've said recently, what's the difference? What's the difference? Don't know what it's about, but they're just saying, you've been saying, what's the difference?
I can't recall that.
Okay, they're saying, but then, right, no, it's something that you've done in a certain way, and it's been suggested that you do it differently, and you can't see what the difference is, and you've been saying, well, what's the difference? Because you can't see what difference it would make.
Mary, my memory is not all that good, as I think people know. I cannot recall it, but it's possibly so.
So, yeah, anyway, that's what they're saying is, don't worry yourself about things.
Okay.
Calm yourself, don't worry.
Right.
Okay. When you need a hand, the hand will be given.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes, thank you.
So no, just saying you worry too much.
I do.
Don't worry. And when the hand is needed, the hand will be given.
Thank you.
Oh. No, they're talking about a plug.
Who?
A plugger.
Flood.
Plug.
Oh, plug.
A plug.
Yeah.
Needing to make sure it's secured.
Yes, I can understand that.
Right, okay, so that shows that they've been around you because
Yes.
you've not mentioned it. I've not been and had a look, have I? I've not been nosing around.
It's just been very recent.
Well, there you go. So it shows how close they've been to you.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
They were giving you lots and lots of love.
Thank you.
And, okay, I know you like sparkles.
Oh, very much.
But right, they're giving you with lots of love. They are giving you. It's like tiny crystals, and as though they are just glistening, almost like when you see snow getting glistening, like that, but tiny crystals like that.
Okay.
Giving you that with their love.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Hello, Karen. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. No. Okay. I know Bernie's there online because I saw her earlier. Bernie, I need to speak with you. Can you understand? I've got your mother, and she's saying, going on about there being. She's not saying it's you, but someone who has a very, very sweet tooth, and you've got to watch them, please. It's not. It's not too good for them. You don't want to stop them, but they're saying just get them to take it down a little. It's no, in the long run, not good for them. Okay. Truth. Okay. I know you've had a few adventures this past year, but she's saying that you've got more to come. More to come. And the future, it's like one of those old adverts. What was it? The future's bright. She's saying that the future's bright. Yeah, I know what it is. I can hear it fall in my head. I know, I can hear it in my head. I'm just saying that's what she's saying. But she's saying the part of it, the future's bright. And that is really basically what she wants to come and say to you. She is around you a lot, looking after you, keeping an eye on you. And she wants to give you, what's that? Oh, okay. Okay, she's giving you a cauliflower. All right, it might not be your favourite thing, but that's what she's giving you. Lots and lots of love with it. Anyway, I hope you see this, Bernie. If not, I'll try and remember it to let you know. Okay, bless you. Right, can I speak to Kelly, please? Kelly? She's in the church. Kelly here in the church. Right. I've got a lady here that feels as though she's, can you understand a cuddly grandmother, please, Kelly?
Yes.
Right, because she's talking about sleep with you.
Yeah.
She's saying you've had very disturbed sleep of late.
Yeah, until last night, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But she's saying that you had. Now, I didn't know that. I mean, with how things have gone, I haven't seen you really, not since we did the quiz on New Year's Day. So that's a little while. But she's saying that, okay. Can I say they've been around you a lot, disturbing you? Now, they shouldn't do that. That's not right. You have to tell them off. Because, you know, there's plenty of time in the day they can come and talk to you, but when you're trying to sleep, that's not quite the point. No, really do put your foot down with them. They're taking advantage. And, right, okay. Right. Can you understand why they're talking about something to do with your front door?
We've had post come through the other day, and neither of us could find it, and they said, you made the letterbox make a loud sound, but not actually pushed it through.
Right, okay, because they were talking about your front door, yeah. And, but can I ask, did you find the post then afterward?
Stephen did eventually, yeah.
You need to get someone to talk to the post, your delivery office, and make sure that they get told to make sure they put your post through properly. Because they don't know your situation, and if they're made aware of it, they can make the delivery people aware of it and do their job properly. It might have been somebody not in the normal. Yeah. Yeah, because they want it put right. So it's not fair to you. Okay. Right, of course. Right. They were talking about singing to Shirley. Can you understand singing as well?
Yes.
And but also, no, okay, no, you've heard others singing in your home. Yeah, because it sounds as though they're trying to make up their own choir, really. Just going round everywhere, gathering up people, going to make a big choir, and then have one almighty production in the Albert Hall one night when everybody's asleep, but they're not, because they're all in the Albert Hall singing.
She keeps going out. She keeps there doing talking sometimes as well.
Yeah.
She goes to the watch.
Yeah, they're getting things together. They just want to get everybody being happy. They want happiness, more happiness. The weather's too dull to be dull. Be happy. But they want a lot more happiness around, and they want you to be happy, and they want everyone to be happy. And no, they're saying to me, we want her jumping up and down. Well, you can't do that. So maybe your spirit will jump up and down, and you'll feel the benefit of it. Because it's possible. It is not an impossibility. There is nothing impossible. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
The manager's been a bit low lately because they haven't been particularly well, but I'm picking up slowly. So
Good.
maybe that's what they're
Yeah.
doing for.
Yeah. Yeah. If they can, if your spirit can do it, you feel the benefit of it. Okay? Right. Oh, I just want to play piano. They're moving my fingers as though I'm playing a piano. Can you understand the person in spirit that used to play piano, please?
Yes.
Because they're coming here and they want now, if music starts coming out of here, don't blame me, it's them. Because they're moving my hands on here as if I am playing a piano. So I wouldn't be surprised if suddenly there was music, but there you go. It would be, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be lovely? That sounds another cue for a song, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, indeed. I've now got a gentleman who he wants me to start conducting. Can you understand the gentleman that he'd want everybody up and singing, and he's doing his little bit here. He's doing a little bit of conducting.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's trying to assemble everyone to do that very thing. He wants that upliftment. He wants joy and music and love around. Yeah, really, really good. Yeah. All right, he's got singing, dancing, you've got the lot, we've got that lot now. And okay, I've got them, there's a group of them in spirit, there's that's not four, sorry, five. Understand 5?
Yes.
Right, so they've just all stood up and they've got themselves around in a circle and they want to start doing country dancing. Okay, so they're just saying a little bit of exercise in that way. We're singing as we're doing this, and they are all happy. And they want you to be more uplifted. They want you being happy. And happy and light and bright, they said. Okay. Okay. They want to give you lots and lots of love, and they want me to leave you, and they want to give you a gift, and what it is, oops, I nearly knocked the water over. That would have been fun. Okay. Oh, okay. No, we don't have soda fountains here, and soda fountains were something many, many years ago, even before I was born, I do think. Soda fountains, but they're putting it like a fountain, and you've got to catch the drink with your glass. And they are right, this is it, you see, they just want you to laugh. They want a lot of fun in your life.
Maybe you're picking up, because you nearly knocked the water over, and on Thursday, I came in, put Stephen's lunch down, didn't know he had water, and knocked it everywhere.
Oh, there you go. But they want, now what is it you want to give her as a gift? Because you said you were going to, and then you've carried on off on a tangent. Oh, okay. Okay. They just want to give you a steaming pot of stew.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, with lots of love. That's it. Okay.
Mary, I might need to tell you something afterwards, if that's okay.
Okay, perhaps you ought to ask somebody else to remind you to tell me.
Stephen.
Okay, thanks, because I'm not likely to remember afterward. Right. Okay. Can I speak to my lady over? You've got next to the lady in, not the lady in. You're next to the lady in the pale blue. That's it. Yeah, because you had your head sideways. Thank you. I don't know your name, so sorry, I can't. Claudia. Oh, well, either, because I've known two in the past, and you look very familiar to me, but I know I've not met you before. I'm sure I've not, but then again. Anyway. The word, now I'm reading it back to front because it's outside over the door. There's the word peace, and you need peace, please. And there's, I don't know who the person is at the moment, but there's that I'm being told that you need peace. And, okay. That which has been given to you in your life is not more than you can understand and undertake and take on board. We are never given more. At times it seems that it is, but we got through it. So then it is, we can. But the peace will be there. Now, can you understand? I've got a gentleman, and there seems to be something not quite right with this part of his face. Can you understand that gentleman?
I think so.
Right, because this is the gentleman that's come forward and is talking. Okay. Because I needed an identifier, and that was given as so. You're a person who people tend to come to, and you end up with the world's problems told you. But they're not always there when you need to give them your problems. But you have one or two people that do listen. Treasure them. Treasure them, because that's so important. There are lives listeners, and unfortunately you are a born listener. And at times you feel like you want to scream and say, can you please listen to me? It's my turn now, my turn. So then when that happens, go to those people that you know will listen. And say, I know that you are busy people. I know that you have your lives and you are busy. But 5 minutes, please. You'll get the response you need. Oh, yeah, I've got, this is you. You've felt as though you want to just give someone an uppercut. But you've held back on it, that it wouldn't benefit anybody. You'd end up with a sore hand and feel upset about it because that's not really you. But go out, take yourself out where you can be in the middle of it could be in a park, and just scream. It's just let it out. And if anybody looks at you and thinks, oh, it's just an exercise I'm doing. That's it. But it's how we need to get things out from us. We take so much, but we can't take more than at times it's necessary. Yeah. Right. They're just giving me now, it's not a generally well-known Christmas carol, but what they're giving is In the Bleak Midwinter. If you don't know it, look it up. But because it's got some good words in it for you. Okay. Can you also understand the meaning of midday time? It's around that time, around the midday time. You understand? Right. But they're just saying about that particular time, whatever it is, they're saying that whatever it is then, it is good. So if it is that you feel like having a nap, then do. If it's only 10 minutes, it will be enough for your need. Right, the gentleman that's here, he wasn't a very, say, if it had been him here physically, he would be a little bit more reticent. And it's taken him courage to actually come to, which is the reason he only gave that small piece as an identifier, because he's inherently a shy man. A shy man, and it's just that he would even hold back from giving you a hug, because he wants to give you a hug, but he's stepping back at the same time. But he understands that that's what he's doing, is giving you a great big hug, because you do so need it. Giving you lots and lots of love, and they want to give you a present. What are they giving you? Okay. Oh, okay, giving you something that I don't actually like, because I really don't like, but it's a big bowl of custard. Well, there you go, you see, so he must have been around you at that particular time. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Right. All right. Can I have right now? I've got somebody. Okay. Now, I've got a person in spirit, but the person here also, and they're online. I don't know who they are because they're not telling me who the person is. I haven't seen too many names to give that. But there's someone that's feeling very unsteady, very wobbly. Very wobbly. So their centre of balance is a bit out. Got the person. No. Nobody. Okay. All right. Let's see who that is. Cherie, can you understand this? Feeling a bit as though your balance is not right?
Yes.
Can you understand someone in spirit also that near the end wasn't right with their balance?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mum.
So I've got a person here in the church. Yeah, because I felt as though, I wanted to, just not. And it's not a dizziness, it's just the as though the whole, okay, I've got Jessica and okay, listen as well, Jessica. All right. Yeah, right, Jessica, can you understand that the person in spirit also was the same towards the end, not feeling too right? Listen as well, Cherie, we'll work the two.
Okay.
Right. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical person, but it needs checking out because it shouldn't be happening.
All right.
Okay? Shouldn't be happening, needs checking out. Don't be fobbed off with anything. And that goes for Cherie here and for you, Jessica. Don't be fobbed off. Because things that happen to us need answers. And yeah. No. I mean, the medical profession is very, very good. However, they do at times like to just fob people off. And especially if you're someone that doesn't like to make a fuss, instead of thinking, okay, they don't normally make a fuss, we don't see them that often, so if they've come in, they've got this, then there must be something wrong. Now that's the way they should look, but they don't tend to do it. So go and make a fuss.
Right.
Okay. Right. Now, I don't know about Jessica, but I know, Cherie, that you do keep yourself warm.
Oh, yes.
But can you understand there's been occasion recently where even when you've been appropriately attired, you've still felt as though you're cold?
Yes.
It's internal.
Yes.
Okay? Internal. And it's nothing to do with external. It's not that out. It's that your inner workings aren't quite as they should be.
Right.
Which is another reason why. Okay, Jessica. Okay, got it. You are. Yeah, she's got hypothyroid. So if well, she's had an answer, so you need an answer.
I'll work on that one.
Yeah. They do try to fob you off at times. And yeah, I hope you're improving, Jessica. I hope so. And we'll get Cherie sorted. And then we'll have to keep everybody in the loop, won't we?
Yep.
Yeah, keep everybody in the loop. Let everybody know. Right, okay. Right, Cherie, can you understand this being your mother?
Quite possibly.
Because I can feel mother, and I'm thinking, I don't know with Jessica if it's her mother or it could be. Did she? Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. Right. Okay, Jessica. Then I've got mums with a similarity here. And yeah, she said her mum. Yeah, got you. Yeah. She lost her balance and fell. Goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Then I've got both the mums saying that they don't want the same happening to you as happened to them, and they want things. Okay. Oh, yeah, get it sorted, Jessica, really do. And Cherie, you get yours sorted.
I will do.
Okay. So what we'll say on that score is love to both those lovely mums that have come together. So they found themselves in spirit. And Jessica's not local at all. So her mum and your mum have had a chat and said, look, we're going together. So they've come together. They've made friends up there. So I'm sure they'll pop back again together at another time.
Lovely.
Thank them very much for being here. They give you both lots of love. And right, what we've got a gift. Okay. Right, okay. Oh, okay. This is the strangest of things for a gift, but they're saying, both of them are saying about just say to Claudia about going out into the open air and shouting, but yours is not to shout. Yours is just to go and take in all the goodness that is there in the greenery.
Right.
Okay, and Jessica, they're giving you the same. Just go out into the green areas and breathe in the goodness that's there, with lots of love from your loved ones in spirit for both of you. Thank you.
Bless you, Mary.
Is that the end? Thank you, everybody, for listening. Sorry I didn't get around to more of you, but time does put constrictions on us. We do have to work to time, unfortunately, but that's man-made, isn't it? Time. Thank you all. Oops.
Thank you, Mary, for a very inspiring demonstration. And some notices before we close this service. Our medium next Sunday, January the 28th, 21st, 28th?
No, not 8th. It's
21st.
21st.
excuse me, at 11 a.m. is Dawn Collinson Quarry, who is with us here today. The service will be streamed to Facebook and can be seen on our church page at Wimbledon Spirit. Please keep up to date with activities and special events, courses, workshops and demonstrations on our Facebook pages and Instagram, where you will find links to pre-event booking facility. Further events include the healing clinics at Wimbledon Spiritualist Church are every Tuesday, 7 until 8:15, and Thursday, 10 a.m. until 12 noon, for members of the community and animals. You will be greeted by our healer practitioners in a safe, welcoming, and friendly atmosphere. New events for Winter-Spring 2024 include our Friendship Club every Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. in church, and 11:30 until 1 o'clock on Zoom. Please note that some Wednesdays will not be on Zoom, so please check weekly postings on the Wimbledon main page or Facebook. On January the 26th at 7 o'clock at Hackbridge Spiritualist Church, we have a demonstration of mediumship with Ashley Robinson and Craig Marks. The booking link is available on our Facebook page. On January the 28th at 7 p.m. here at Wimbledon, we have a demonstration of mediumship with Ivan Lee and Ashley Robinson. And again, the link is on our Facebook pages. Now for a very, very important announcement. Booking is now very much open for our Spirit Seeker weekend for the first time at Wimbledon Spiritualist Church. The dates are March the 1st to the 3rd, inclusive. This ultimate spiritual event and inspirational experience has been designed exclusively for anyone looking to expand their awareness and spiritual development. The numerous activities over the 3 days include meditation, healing, trance, mediumship demonstrations, workshops, talks, a Sunday divine service, a mini spiritual shop, and much more. There are over 20 events from which to choose. This is a very in-demand event, so you are advised to book as soon as possible if you wish to attend, using the link on our Facebook pages. So that concludes the events, and I would now like to invite Mary to the podium again to give the closing prayer.
We give thanks for the time that we've met here together today. We ask that those that have joined us from the world of spirit return from whence they came so that they can join with us again soon. And we ask that we all be kept safe and well until we meet again. Amen.
Thank you again, Mary, for a lovely service. And thank you everyone for attending. And I normally finish with a blessing, but today I've been prompted by Spirit to continue the theme of love. So I'd just like to read you Shakespeare's Sonnet 116, which is entitled, "Let me not to the marriage of true minds." Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error, and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Thank you, everyone, and have a safe journey home. God bless you. Thank you.